ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of our Unknown to Greatest save. And today, we're here with two matches yet again, and we've been rather busy in the transfer window. There's been some changes, there's been some outgoings, and some incomings. But first, we're going to run you through the previous results. So first of all, let's go see what's happened since you were last with us. And we've got some, as you can see from the title, some really disappointing injuries. So let's go and I'll run you through what's happened. So since we were last with you, we went on and beat Dolomiti Belenenses in a 2-1 win. We were not really the best team in this game. We kind of got lucky, but I will take it. 2-1 victory, goals from Silla and goal from Leo. I know what I was trying to say. But yeah, in the end, 3 points is 3 points. We followed that up with a lovely 3-1 victory over Lemeziane. And it was quite comfortable, I'd say, this one. DeLeo, Bognetti, and GLM getting our goals. They got a consolation goal, or made it a bit nervous to 2-1 from Diodato. But we managed to hold on and get the extra goal and confirm a 3-1 victory. We went into the next game, which was a derby match against Lecco. And as you can see, very comfortable victory. Weigl scoring from the spot, followed by DeLeo scoring in the 30th minute with Bognetti getting the assist. And that's all she wrote. Lecco never really caused us much harm. They had a few shots, but nothing drastic. 2-0 victory. I was very pleased with that one. And this is where things started to go wrong. A 1-1 draw away from home with Virtus Vicomp Verona, VVV for short. Yeah, we were the best team. We didn't keep the possession, but we had more chances, better chances. But unfortunately, we couldn't take them. We managed to go 1-0 down and then managed to equalise late on in the game with Silla getting the goal. And in the last 15 minutes, we just could not get that ball in the net. And it is what it is, 1-1 draw. I was hoping for a step up in the next game, but nope. We got the polar opposite. We went and lost 2-1 to Trento, despite taking the lead, despite Silla giving us the lead with GLM getting the assist. Benedetti got the assist for Del Monte to score, and Shaki got the assist for Bonacci to score. And we lost this game 2-1. And yeah, it was definitely an eye-opening performance, and I was very disappointed. Then we followed that up in our final games from this recap with a 1-1 draw with Christian Chivu's under-23 Inter Milan side. And yeah, there's not a lot to be said about this. They took the lead in the second minute. We equalised in the 15th. You can see a new name there. But I'm going to show you where we are on the table right now. And then we are going to run through the incomings and outgoings. So guys, bit of an update. We've had a couple of games postponed due to waterlogged pitches at our home ground. So we are currently in second place. We're pretty much in the same situation we was in last episode, where we are sat in second, or episode before. And if we win, we can go top. And today is that game in hand against Gianna. I've come back a tiny bit earlier, but I thought it was worth coming back for. But we are going to now run you through what's happened in the market. So firstly, I'd like to show you what's happened on the outgoings. First of all, Otar Magnus Carlsen has left the building. He has gone for £80,000, 80k profit after we got him on a free. And he only scored 8 goals in that first season there. We followed that up with a sale of a youngster, which was very frowned upon, but we do have a buyback clause on him. If I go to personal, is it? Oh, I'll have a look in a minute, but it's on. There is a buyback clause of about 425k, so if he does make it and does do well, and we do got the divisions without leaving, he is a potential buyback. But yeah, we let him go to clear some wage. And then we let another player go. A very disappointing player for us after we signed him. He was absolutely dreadful. So he's played 8 games, done nothing, no goals, no assists, no player of the matches. He has been useless. So we let him go for 17.75k to clear his wage. Ignore his value. I think that's a lie. but Pleskia has departed. And the final outgoing is Francesco Dinolfo. Now, problem with Francesco, in the last episode, I mentioned to you guys he was whining about playing time. Then he agreed to a 600k transfer fee. Then when 500k was made as transfer fee, he complained it was too high, and I was holding on to him against his wishes. Then we accepted a 60k bid that the board then said, no, we want 65k. So then I offered him out with an immediately for 65k. Lumiereziane, who are in our division, came in with an offer. I accepted. He's gone. And I'm glad to see the back of him, if I'm honest. And we cleared his way. Let's go on to the incomings. This guy is the name you saw a minute ago on the score sheet. Giacomo Gabbiani. Now, he has come in on loan from Cremonese. Now, ignore the future fee we've got on him. We can't afford that. Let's be real. So, where is it? Yeah, we're not paying that. But we got him on loan, £400 a week in wages. So, very, very good. And I just thought, as an option in this team, he would be brilliant. And to be honest with you, he's one of our better options. He's very, very good. Then we dipped into the free transfer market, picking up this right wing back, who I think is rather good. His star rating's a bit lower than I would expect, but I think he's a good player. Davide Gilslandi? He's very good. Come from Bergamo. And Atlanta. He's come from there. Played once in the Serie A for them, actually, to be fair to him. But yeah, I felt like that was a very, very good pickup, especially only on £700 a week. So yeah, we was having some players ask for like 2k, 3k, and I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. But yeah, he's our backup right wing back now. And our final signing of January, and this will be the final signing of January, Fabio Maestro has come in on a free transfer. Now you look at this guy and you think he is way, way, way better than Serie C. But he's joined us and he's a leading player for most Serie C clubs. Today will be his debut if he's fit. But I really like him. He's formerly of Juve Stabia. He's been at Lazio. He's been Fiorentina. He come from Fiorentina's academy, actually. Been at Pescara. So he's played a lot of his career in Serie B. And that made me open up to him. And that's why he's on 1.5k a week. I think he could be what we're missing to get that promotion. Because the Cam we've got on loan is good, don't get me wrong. And I do like him. But I have debated with the idea of sending him back because of his wage and maybe finding somebody else. But Fabio Maestro will fill that spot for now. Now, on to worse news, guys. Here, I did say there was a few injuries. Our backup goalkeeper, our young keeper, is out for 4 to 6 months with a broken leg. He's badly fractured his lower leg, and yeah, that's his season. Might well be his career because his contract is up, I think, soon. Yeah, his contract's up at this end of the season. So I'm debating whether I give him a new deal or just let him go, because he may not now reach his level. But he is not the only player that we've lost due to injury in this short period. We've also lost Filippo Vicentini for 3 weeks. Bonetti's been out for a while. Matty Sowers has been out for like 3 weeks as well. He's back in 3 days. But the biggest, most disappointing injury we have received is this one. Danilo Caranta, our captain, is out for 2 months. He's been out for a month. He's been out for 7 weeks or so already. And he's out for another 2 months with a hip injury. And I'm very disappointed about that. And yeah, we are missing him. I'm not going to lie, we are missing him. But let's go and get into today's game. I'll run you through the squad that we're going to select. And I will be with you in a moment. So the squad we're going to go with, obviously we can't play Sousa, not fit for today. So we're going to have to bring in Marco Bossi. Caranta can't play either. So we're just going to have to remove these players for the foreseeable. Otherwise, they're just going to every game. And Vicentini also has to come out, and he can come out for Figoli, I believe, for today. And then, obviously, Vicentini can't be on the bench. We have to bring on Valérien. No, we'll bring on Fornato onto the bench instead of Valérien. But yeah, Sales is going to have to sit on the bench. Bognetti's probably going to have to sit on the bench. We are that depleted right now that we are just struggling to put a squad together. But this is the squad we're going to go with. We've got Nabile in goal. Back four of Marco Bossi, Pogliani, and Spedlereri. GLM and Riviera on the wings. Leone and Figoli in the centre midfield and CDM. Weigl in cam. And we're going to start with Gabbiani instead of Silla in this role, in the channel forward. I'm pretty sure he's a good poacher as well, you know. Do you know what? We're going to play him as a poacher. So we're going to play him in the same role that Silla plays in. So Gabbiani will play as a poacher. And I think out of possession, he's very good in that anyway. And we're going to now decide it's probably time to keep somebody up top. So DeLeo will stay up top. And I think that's how we're going to run for today. So let's get into this. I'll join you just as the kickoff is about to happen. Fingers crossed we can get what we need today. And that is 3 points. I think after we let 2 go because they were just basically... They were not getting in the team at all, if I'm honest. They were just kind of lingering around the club. And when they did play, they offered me nothing. They offered me absolutely nothing. As they're now in behind, nice and early in the game. Oh my word, we're 1-0 down in 3 minutes. How are we 1-0 down in 3 minutes? That's unacceptable, if I'm honest. That is proper unacceptable. 1-0 down so early in the game. We need to wake up. That was terrible. I'm going to demand more. I was going to berate them, but I think it's too early for beration. So we're going to demand more. Go on to a positive approach now just to see if we can get back into the game nice and early. Spledidari. Spedledleri. I don't know how to say his name. Weigl. Weigl hits it. Gone out for a corner. Come on, boys. Into Gabbiani. Hopefully he puts on a good performance for you guys. You can see how good he is. Oh, nearly. Gabbiani gets it back. Figoli into Weigl. Gets a bit of space. He's going to hit this. Weigl does really well. Weigl, go on. 1-1. Well in, Tobias Weigl. And that's why he has kept his spot for today over the new boy. But the new boy will come off the bench at some point. So Weigl is aware that his position is under threat as the starter. Riviera's done really well to win that ball. Now DeLeo. Out wide to Riviera again. Riviera's going forward with the ball. Still going, still driving with it. Riviera. Like I said before, this is our chance to go top. Leone puts it into the middle to GLM, who's the vice captain. And it's unlucky. It's a very good header. But Mazza gets over there really nicely and cuts it out for Gianna. Tobias Weigl. Good ball. DeLeo. Go on, DeLeo. Puts it into the back of the net. I was very distracted. I was having a drink, hence why the highlights started a bit later there than you would have expected. But 2-1, and we are now in control of this game. Tobias Weigl is really playing for his space today, and he's showing that he wants to keep it. What a ball that is. DeLeo puts it away beautifully, and we do have the lead. I am going to praise the boys. They deserve it. I shouted at them when we went behind, so I can only praise them when we go ahead. Otherwise, they'll think it's... I only get mad at them. I'm never happy. Mazza now gets it away for Gianna, but not very far. Into Leone. Riviera takes on the defender. Takes a shot. Good save, Mazza. Now it's Riviera on the ball again. Seems like most of our attacks are coming from the wing-backs, which is what we want in this formation. But we have lost the ball. And now Akamadu running down the wing. He's got one man in the box to aim for. He's got another man coming in. One at the far post. Finds Puccarelli. Oh my God, it's an own goal from Pogliani. Pogliano, sorry. Oh my word. That's pretty much the luck we've been dealing with in the last, 2 games. That kind of thing. Where it looked like the keeper was going to deal... He's hit this well, don't get me wrong. Looked like the keeper was going to deal with it. It took 2 deflections, one off GLM, one off Pogliano, and, I mean, eventually it was always going to end up in the back of the net. Keeper had no chance. But can we instant reply here? Weigl gets onto his right foot. Weigl, what a save, Mozza. He has done tremendously to keep that out. Very impressed with that save. And it is half-time, 2-2. I feel like we have been the better team. But to be 2-2 when they've only had 1 shot on target is a little frustrating. Yeah, let's say that. Tactics. Now, what can we do at half-time here? Is there anybody that can come off? Marco Bossi's nervous, so I don't really like that, if I'm honest. So we'll bring on Gardoni, and we'll swap him sides with Spedlari. Let's do that. Weigl's been too good to sub off, so we can't really bring off Weigl at the moment. I'll wait until his stamina's down, and then you'll see the new boy come on. Right, we're going to get Gabbiani off, because it looks like we're having a lot of crosses put in there. Bring on Silla. Riviera's knackered, so he's going to have to come off for supper. And we're also going to have to take off GLM for another debutant here in Gislandi. Hopefully those 2 fresh legs down the wings can make a huge difference and maybe cut their way through this team. But now we do have to deal with this defensive transition first. We need to make sure we don't let them through. And Spedalleri has done very well. GLM now on the ball again. He's got a bit of space to run into. He's using it. Gabbiani. He knows he's probably coming off. He can see the sub and wow, what a horrible pass. That was an awful pass. Not sure what that pass was about, if I'm honest, but yeah, not pretty. Leone. GLM. Go on, GLM. He's been tackled too easily. And here come our substitutes. Maestro, on his debut, has a free kick on the edge of the box here. Can he put it away? Oh, he's hit the wall. Good start, though. Very good start. If he's on the set pieces, I'm very happy. Because from what I saw when I signed him, he looks tremendously good with his technique. Come on. We are going for this. The whole intention is to go for this now. Figoli, Maestro, Weigl, good ball. De Leo in behind. Can he get it into the middle? He does have support there from Supper. Supper back to De Leo. In the middle to Weigl. Maestro's missed it. If Maestro was a little bit quicker in his reactions, if he was more match sharp, because I'm pretty sure he's been out of a contract for 6 months. If he was a tiny bit more sharp, I reckon he would have put that away. But we're not done yet. Here comes Gislandi down the wing. Gislandi. Good ball into the middle. Can Lorenzo De Leo attack it? He misses it. It's only gone as far as Supper, though. Supper goes past him. Get it in the middle. Go on, Supper. Deliver it. In. Figoli. Save again from Mazza. Oh, guys, what more can we do? Come on. Supper. 3 minutes added on now. We haven't got long. We got 4 minutes of football to play. Supper. Maestro. In the middle. De Leo. Saved. Oh, my God. Spedlari. Go forward with it. Go. Oh, no. Are we going to have one more chance, or is that going to be it? Oh, no. Please, no. They're wasting time, aren't they? Oh, this is so frustrating. We've been so much better than them. It's going to be a draw. It's going to be a 2-2 draw. Oh, it's so frustrating. Our bad form continues, guys. We could have been 7 points clear if this form was not so bad. Instead, we are on the same points. But we're in second place. I don't know on what. I don't know what it goes on. Does it go on head-to-head? I'll have to have a check. But, one of those days, the goalkeeper was insane. Their goalkeeper won them that point, to be honest with you. They had no right to win that point. And the keeper has done everything to give him it. But we're going to have to check. I know I lost Albino Lefe, but I don't know if it's on goal difference or if it's on head-to-head. Where are we? Where is it? Match rules, no. Should it be here somewhere? You think it should be, right? Terracing is not permitted. There you go. Results between teams. I saw it down the bottom there. So it's results between teams first. And we did lose to Albino Lefe quite comfortably. So we're going to have to beat them somehow. We're going to have to get above them. But you can see down to 6th place is only 3 points. Oh, this league. I will see you at the next game, guys. And fingers crossed we can actually get a win there. So that is Cesar Pogliano out of the next game as well. We are very, very depleted on players at the moment. I'd see if I can find the injuries. Medical Centre overview. Here you go, guys. We'll show you what's going on. Boniati's still out for another 2 weeks. What was that say? No, expected return in 1 day. Sorry, I was looking at the injury details. Vesentini's still out for another 2 weeks. Coranta is out for 3 weeks to 2 months. That's very, very spread out, isn't it? And Salza should be back in a day. Whether they'll be fit for the next game, I don't know. But yeah, Zappa down there, we're just going to pretend isn't around anymore because I think personally he's going to go now. That is probably the end of his career at this club. Right, we're back for the next game. We do need to go through our squad and figure out who can play. Obviously, Pogliano is out of today's game, which means Gardoni probably goes in there. Or do I put in... Where is he? I've lost him. Do we put Salza in there? We'll put Salza out on the right. We'll play Marco Bossi in the centre. And to be honest, it's probably... Well, we're going to bring Silla back in for Gabbiani. He didn't have a very good game in that one. So we'll bring him back in. And I think that's probably all we can do for now. So it's going to be unchanged other than Silla coming in. And we're bringing in Salza, for the injured player. But yeah, injuries have hurt us quite badly at the moment. We are very, very depleted when it comes to players. But it's all we can do. We're going to bring Balabio in because he's asked for first team football. And I do like the man, so he's going to come in CDM instead of Figoli. Which then also gives us a chance to bring Figoli on in the deep line playmaker role later in the game. They've made 3 changes themselves. So it's going to be a hard one, but I don't think they're that high in the table. So we need to go out and get the result. We're going to go for the faith route today. And only 2 players were happy. Going to see where they are in the table before I continue. But fingers crossed, today should be a win. And I will take 4 points from these 2 games. I would have liked 6. Yes, they're way further down the table. So come on. Come on, boys. Good head away there. Weigl now collects it on the counter. It's a very wet day here at our stadium. We've been having waterlogged issues at the pitch, so I'm very surprised that he's actually going ahead. Silla! Is he on? Come on, Silla! Yusuf Silla gets on the end of a ball from Tobias Weigl, and it is 1-0 after 3 minutes. Silla comes back in today for Gabbiani, who underperformed in the last match, and he is already struck. Weigl, it looked like he had a shot which then deflected into the path of Silla. He does get credited with assist, but I don't think he should be. But I don't mind. The ball's in the net, and that is all that matters to me. Riviera of the delivery. Cleared away by Cavalieri. Now GLM collects it. The captain. Spadlieri. GLM. Leone. Riviera. Play the ball. He's gone down. It's a free kick. And it could be a yellow card. And it is for Niccolò Danieli. Who is on our free kicks? It's Tobias Weigl. Can he get this ball over their heads? Tobias Weigl! Oh, it's wide. That's a good ball over the top. Ferrario's in behind and it's 1-1. Oh, if only we took our chances. If only we took those chances we had. Because that was too easy for them, if I'm honest. Straight over the top. Straight through at goal. And now we need to wake up and actually get a goal again. Sousa. The Argentinian. Back into Marco Bossi. Bossi runs with it a little bit. Gives it to Silla. He's looking for runs. De Leo's gone a bit early. De Leo is offside. Now we're keeping the ball nicely. Can we find a ball through? Balabio. Sousa. Nice bit of football now from us. GLM lumps it forward. Silla does well. Weigl! That is brilliant from Yusuf Silla. He has got up, won that ball from the goalkeeper who comes sprinting out, expecting to get it. He was nowhere near in the end. Silla has chased a lost ball there and absolutely made a goal out of it. Weigl's come running in. Could not miss. If he got a touch on the ball, it's in the back of the net. And that's exactly what he did. It's 2-1. Back in the lead. Weigl. GLM. Bit of space. Running into it. GLM, if he can cross it. Shoots! It doesn't matter. He doesn't need to cross it. GLM makes it 3-1. Go on! A few minutes ago, this was not looking on the cards. But that is a massive improvement. The team just woke up from that one goal. And they've fallen asleep. And we have just capitalised. We've showed our quality going forward and why we're one of the top scorers in the league this season. And this is why. When we get a sniff, we come with a couple. We always pressure the teams when we're on our good days. Bad days, we couldn't hit a barn door. But on the good days, we don't tend to miss very often. And Weigl, he gets another one. As I'm talking about how clinical we are. Weigl makes it 4-1. And that is 3 goals within about 5 minutes of each other. That is brilliant. That is insane. What a way to end the half there. That was absolutely mental. Weigl's on a 10 rating. It's going to be tough to get our boy on today. I want to give him as much minutes as possible when I can. But when your team's playing like this, you can't do anything. We got complacency at the back. And we got complacency on the bench too. Right, Balabio, you're going to come off for Figoli. We'll bring Figoli on in that role, I think. That's all we'll do. I don't want to make too many changes. I've seen too many complacent faces on the bench. So, made one just to freshen it up a bit there in the midfield. Balabio's not got the most fitness either at the moment, and neither is Figoli. So playing them both for a half each should help massively when it comes to fitness reasons. But yeah, Weigl with 2 goals and 2 assists today. He has been elite, involved in all 4 goals we've scored. But let's not concede straight away. About 3 minutes into the second half, and that was a very good header, but I think Nubile might have had it covered. But no more was needed. It's going to be a 4-1 victory. We walk away with 3 points. Beautiful performance. And the standout performance was by our main man, Weigl. I'm pleased with the performance. We need to move. No. It's a good win as you're likely to see. That was beautiful. Now, on to where we're going to rejoin each other for the next episode. I will check that now, and I'll let you know. So we're going to praise Weigl for that performance. He was insane. So good in that game. And he sends us to the top of the league as well. We'll have a quick look at the top of the league before we go on. We got a 1-point lead over Trento, who have always been a menace to us. Albino Leffe have dropped down there. I think they lost then. I don't see them. They're there somewhere. I must be missing them. But yeah, first place at the end of this episode. But when we come back for the next one, it will be for the games against... So we're running out of time, to be honest. I think we'll go through the whole of Feb. We'll come back for... This is going to be key back here. This is going to be mental. But, yeah, so when we come back at the end of the season, we'll probably play until we're confirmed on where we are. So it might even be a 4-game episode, or maybe 2 and then 2. We'll figure that one out. But for now, we're going to come back, I would say, for Navarra and Cittadella. Cittadella is a team that we never normally beat, but I would like to try our very hardest, and I'd like to do it on a video. So maybe that will be the next one. But yeah, it could be anything. Anything could happen in that game, but I'm not sure. So yeah, probably Navarro and Cittadella. If I come back before, I will obviously update you to why. But that's looking likely for our next episode. So guys, that was actually dramatic from start to finish this episode. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you are new around here, please subscribe for more. If you enjoyed this one, leave a like so you can see some more coming soon. And I have been K-PlaysFM. And I shall see you later.